Ocean surge and coastal erosion are age-long challenges facing Lagos. The beaches in Lekki and Ajah areas of the state wear conspicuous looks that depict the magnitude of erosion affecting the vast shoreline. As part of measures to address this, the Eco-Atlantic City Project, an adaptation initiative, was created by the state government in partnership with private investors. Although the city now sits where the once popular Lagos Bar Beach was, it has helped in checking the recurrent ocean surge in Victoria Island. Environmentalists are, however, raising alarm that the project is aggravating coastal erosion at adjoining beaches in Lekki and Ajah.
In 2000 and 2013, almost 109 meters was eroded, with people's homes being submerged, and that more has happened. Between that time to 2016, we were using satellite images, but between 2016 and last year, we're using actually drone images, and it showed clearly that the environment and the beaches have been submerged, people's homes have been submerged.
To check the massive erosion, the state government has built more than 16 groins to protect more than 14 kilometers of the coastline.
This is Alpha Beach. This is where the last barrier that was done, and there are a few of them that started from Eco-Atlantic and came this way. So this is the last one going towards the east, and you can see that the barrier is working on this side, because in fact sand is even building up more than it was before the barrier. So here things are well, no erosion, but just on the other side of it, it has made the erosion here worse. And if you look at this side again, this is again where the erosion is going forward, and there are some buildings of community around here. Erosion, but just on the other side of it, it has made the erosion here worse. And if you look at this side again, this is again where the erosion is going forward, and there are some buildings of community around here. And this is a close-up now, looking with the ocean on this side. Here where some developers done sand filling right at the edge of the beachhead. The beachhead is the strongest part of this because it is solid. Here it is mostly sand. So once the ocean erodes this place, then it will just, the water will just flow here because there is almost no resistance here. But look at the buildings of this community, especially this blue roofed building here, the small one. You can see that now there is a bit of distance between where the erosion stopped and this blue roof. Now you can see where the erosion has moved right at the edge of this building with the blue roof, and is approaching this beachhead as well. And then if you move again, you can see now the blue roof building is gone completely.
Many lives, buildings and investments have been swallowed by the Atlantic Ocean at Alpha Beach. Where I am standing now used to be part of an estate, but many of the buildings are no more because at some point the Atlantic Ocean virtually took over the beach. Now this building is one of the very few that survived, but it still has telltale signs of the ferocious impact of the ocean surges that caused buildup of sand that swallowed the building. Sophia Bassi is a photographer and human resource manager. She resides in one of the buildings now on the beach shoreline.
If you look on the maps, there's like 2 estates before my estate, which is here now. So basically there was a whole express in front, and now everything is covered underwater, so there's no even evidence of anything like that happening.
These groins are intervention by the state government to help check the impact of ocean surge.
That time where the stone not there, the water they come, once the rise come, they carry house, carry people store, keep people.
Regina Folorunsho of the Nigerian Institute of Oceanography and Marine Research says one way to strategically address challenges posed by sea level rise is effective measurement of its rise and impact.
So we need a tide gauge that can be in place to measure the levels of the sea, or the tidal levels, for a long period of time, for us to determine the rate at which it is increasing. It is that rate that will give us an understanding that every year it is 0.002 meters or millimeters.
Experts say millions of lives and investments are still vulnerable to the impact of marine rise. In spite of the worries, 9-year-old Samuel, a primary 5 pupil who makes money singing to tourists, is happy that the intervention by the government is restoring confidence of nature and fun lovers to visit the beach.
Used to tell my mother things get better. Mother used to tell me, Baba, go lick butter.
In Lagos, Jennifer Igwe, NTA News.